Jimmy Butler.
And I came here to change it. Big my belief, now they calling me dangerous. Taking the throne and I'm gonna maintain it. I gotta go down to just one of the greatest.
Takes flight. Oh, no. Clear the deck. Deck cleared.
Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning into 2K Sports. We've got some NBA action for you coming up. This is Kevin Harlan, and we've got Steve Smith and Greg Anthony at the table with me. And the fourth member of our crew, David Aldridge, our sideline reporter. DA, take it away.
Good evening, guys. The Heat always have a lot of weapons. Jimmy Butler says you're playing with a bunch of guys that do better with the ball in their hands, but it's all about the matchups. Who's got the hot hand or who hasn't touched it in a while. But we really don't care who scores. As long as we win, we're all happy. Kevin?
Veteran team, and I agree with that approach. David, thanks. Let's check out Indiana's starting lineup. They've got Smith. He's out there with Buddy Hield. Miles Turner out there with Halliburton. And it's Nembhard in at the 2. And for Miami, at the guard spots, Lowry and Hero. Caleb Martin out there with Bam Adebayo. And it's Butler in at the 3, the small forward. And even here, in the middle of the season, Steve, some players are really putting in the work and playing with postseason energy.
Well, that's a mark of greatness in my book, Kevin. Guys who value every game and don't want any unnecessary losses on their record.
The shot by Turner, no good. And it's Lowry with the ball, brings it up for the Heat, coming off that loss against the Nets.
In the NBA, you've got to keep pace. It's a fast track out there, and I thought their lack of hustle defensively was the story of the game.
You know, sometimes great skill can overcome a lack of intensity, but it's very rare.
And he's not going to miss many of those, especially that wide open.
And early on, if you're him, you just want to see the ball go through the net and get into some kind of rhythm.
Now here's Turner against Charlotte. He was really on his game. Hield can't hit. And here's Miami. Outside Butler. Adebayo with a screen on Hield. Here's Butler. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Steve, Jimmy Butler is definitely a defensive difference maker.
He is, Kevin. Back in the 2021 season, Butler led the league in steals. He is so committed to forcing you to make mistakes with the ball. You know, with a strong presence, great toughness, Jimmy Butler has a major effect on the culture of your team.
And so Butler nails both of them. And, of course, one of the league's longest-tenured coaches, GA, is Eric Spoelstra. And he's having a Hall of Fame-level career.
And you look at the ground he broke when he was first hired. Not only young, Spo was the first Asian-American head coach in any of the 4 major North American sports league and worked his way up from video coordinator.
Now, Hero, following the miss by Tyrese Halliburton. Now Hero had a 24-point outing in their last game against Brooklyn. Here's Nembhard, and the basket is good.
Very few young players see the floor as well as Halliburton. It really shows just how impressive his ceiling is as a playmaker.
Now here's Butler. 26 points for him last game against Brooklyn.
And it wasn't just the points. He brought hustle, he brought energy, and he brought it on the glass.
Halliburton outside. Shot clock at 6. Shot from 12. With the putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Hard work and soft hands. Guys, that's what made that play possible.
No simple offensive rebound there. Going for the tip-in. Now, here's Adebayo. Coming in off a 10-point performance last game out. Here's Hero. Second chance shot. Tries yet again. And Adebayo with the lay-in. Adebayo's got 6. And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Here's Nembhard. And he also played really well in that win against the Hornets. Here's Turner. Now in the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
Makes decisive decisions on the hardwood. Once Turner saw the catch and shoot opportunity, he was locked and loaded.
Now here is Lowry. He's been a reliable scorer for him as he's averaging up over 13 points a game.
Come get it, come get it.
Halliburton outside. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Turner with a screen on Hero. A shot by Nembhard, no good. The Heat with the lead. Hero kicks to Lowry. And the pass to Butler. And they double up Butler. Lowry has the open look. Good, and Butler gets the assist.
Can't let Lowry get comfortable from beyond the arc because he's more than capable of hurting you from there.
So the Pacers call timeout, their first of the game.
And the Pacers have been one of those teams that they're allergic to rebuilding, but there's clearly a youth movement in Indy, and with young talents like Tyrese Halliburton and Ben Mathurin, they already boast some nice building blocks.
And a new group getting ready for Miami. Dwayne Dedmon's checked in for Adebayo. Duncan Robinson comes in for Caleb Martin. Max Strus is checked in for Hero. And it's Gabe Vincent in for Kyle Lowry. Here's McConnell. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. Jackson passes to Mathurin. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson.
A young guy who is ready to attack. Mathurin gets the ball and goes straight into his shot.
Pass to Butler. Heat moving the ball around. Outside Robinson. Here's the three. They grab their own miss. Second shot opportunity, and it's good on the layup.
Staying aggressive on the offensive boards. Dedmon's a tough guy to box out there.
Now, here's McConnell. He's guarded closely. Driving the lane. Here's Duarte. Dedmon with the block.
The 7'4" wingspan of Dedmon. Hard to get your shot over that.
And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections. Wow.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that one away.
Now, here's Butler. And we know he can score. He's averaging around 21.5 points a game. McConnell with it. Pass to Mathurin. Inside. Here's Jackson. Out to Smith. The three. And there's the rebound by Dedmon. The Heat leading by 4. Here's Vincent. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. This one for 3. No good that time. And so the first quarter is in the books. Miami ahead. They're up by 4. 2K Sports back in a moment here at FTX Arena. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And let's quickly break down the game we've been seeing from the Heat, guys.
I mean, the rebounding was the difference in that first period. You've got to block these guys out.
Yes, you know this, GA. Back in our day, and any day really, if you don't block out somebody, you will sit down.
And so in the game for the Pacers, the guard pair, Halliburton and Mathurin. Smith is out there with Buddy Hield, and it's Turner in at the 5. Three-pointer, Lowry. It's rebounded by Indiana. They defeated Charlotte in their last game.
Yeah, they got into a terrific flow offensively, but a lot of that was because the defense they were facing was mediocre.
Yeah, it seemed like they got every shot they wanted. I'm sure they wish every game could be that way.
Now Robinson, after the missed 3 from Buddy Hield. Robinson kicks to Lowry. Back to Robinson. It's up a 3. Not going to go that time. And Indiana will go the other way with it.
You know, playing less than 30 minutes a game, Duncan Robinson shattered the Miami three-point record back in 2020.
Greg, he buried 273 pointers that season. Robinson works hard to find space on the perimeter. And if he's open, he's as accurate as it gets.
Oh, give it to Halliburton. He knows when to force the issue and when to just take what the defense provides.
Adebayo with a screen on Halliburton. Here's Strus. That 3 off the mark. And so it's Halliburton who brings up the ball for the Pacers. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. Turner looking around. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Mathurin, defended by Strus.
Easy chance from mid-range. Wouldn't be surprised to see them run that play again.
Robinson finds Lowry. Loads it up for Adebayo. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Wonderful play. With that long wingspan and huge hands, Adebayo catches and finishes with ease.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
And it's Hield off the drive. And then Hield with the dunk.
And once he gets clear off the screen, there is no stopping him.
No, not when there's a flush waiting to happen.
That's a big-time move and a big-time finish.
Now, here's Adebayo. 8 points for him. And Bam Adebayo. Steve, what a force he's become over the years.
Yes, Kevin, the impact really started once he became a starter. And you've seen his scoring go to the roof.
Free throw good. Adebayo. And when people talk about defense, the term boxes and elbows comes up a lot. Great for our audience. Can you explain what that's about?
It's a great point, Kevin. And listen, the two defenders on what we call the boxes, that's down in the low post area. You see those two boxes down at the end of the free throw line. And then you have the two defenders on the elbows. That's the edge of the free throw line. The idea to close down the paint.
You know, Smitty, what's incredible about Miami's D, they don't need to block a ton of shots to protect the rim.
Kevin, it's all about awareness, communication, and positioning. Whether they're in zone or man, they stay completely connected almost every possession.
And that's not easy, but Hield is an effective scorer who's capable of finishing through that kind of defense.
Now, here's Oladipo. His last outing, he had 8 points. Shoots a fader. The shot by Adebayo, no good. The Pacers have gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. Here's Nembhard. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Three-pointer, Hield. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. Adebayo's got 5 rebounds tonight. Hield against Lowry. He kicks to Oladipo. Here's Adebayo. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. 12 points for Bam Adebayo.
Adding to this lead, he's been dependable and consistent at the offensive end.
Turner up top. He's guarded by Adebayo. Hield outside. Passes it to Nesmith. Shoots the 3. Again, Hield missing.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
There's 1:47 left to play here in the half. The pass to Hero. The Heat need to get a shot off. Oladipo for 3. It's rebounded by Nesmith. Pacers trail by 4. Pass to Hield. Turner with a screen on Oladipo. Hield the pass to Nembhard. Turner dishes to Smith. Here's Nembhard. Now recovering. Poked away. Shot from the top of the key. Rebound by the Heat. Adebayo's got his 7th rebound here tonight. The Heat leading by 4. Now Oladipo. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Good work defensively by Turner.
A for effort, but when there's that much resistance at the rim, better find another option.
Hield the pass to Nembhard. Screen by Smith. And once again off the mark by Indiana. He'd have gone just 2 of 8 shooting here in the second quarter. Lowry kicks to Adebayo. Back to Hero. Loads it up for Adebayo. Great communication on the alley-oop.
Continues to develop as a playmaker. It's nice to see Tyler Hero create for others.
Hield outside. Turner with the screen for Hield. Hits the 3-point bomb. Hield's got 7 points for the quarter.
And you've got to be up on Hield, especially when he's beyond the arc. If not, he'll burn you.
Guys, Bam Adebayo getting it done for Miami. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Kevin, thanks. Here with Jimmy Butler. Jimmy, you have come a long way in this league. When you look at your career now versus when you came in, how different is it?
Much different. I think on the floor, I'm supposed to do a lot more on both ends of the floor. And off the floor, I think it's still the same. People recognize my hair.
Well, it is a unique style, Jimmy. Thanks a lot. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
Glad you're joining us for halftime. And fellas, how about Bam Adebayo getting it done to start the game?
That's apparent from the numbers, Kenny.
Yeah, very apparent. I mean, efficient scoring from him in the first half, that's helping his team.
Listen, when I say a word like apparent, you don't have to repeat it. You're not a parent.
And now let's talk about that first half. A look at the top performers from both teams so far.
The game may be decided in the paint. The center matchup has to be one to watch. I'm sure the Big Diesel approves of that.
Kenny, I haven't used this word since the 70s. You're doggone right. Get the big fellas the ball and get out the way.
That'll do it for our show tonight. Thanks for joining us, and we'll send you back to Kevin Harlan for more hoops action.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. You look at Bam Adebayo in this game, guys, he has been everywhere.
And he was an absolute monster on the offensive glass in that first half. I don't know how you slow him down.
Basketball 101. You've got to put a body on him. Unfortunately, that's a fundamental that's gone by the wayside.
The wing set for him, Hero and Butler. Adebayo is out there with Caleb Martin. And it's Lowry in at the 1 spot. That's the group on the floor for Miami. And this is his second trip to the line tonight. The first one falls.
I just love Adebayo's passion for the game and his desire to reinvent his position.
And Adebayo drops them both.
He's living there tonight, a tough guy to guard without fouling. And the bonus, he's going to knock him down.
Pass to Hield. A 3-ball. He can't get that one. And it's Miami the other way. Oklahoma City Thunder will be in town for the next one. And that'll be the middle game of their 5 and their longest homestand of the year. And here is Butler to the middle. Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
The emergence of Adebayo as a scorer, this franchise has to be ecstatic.
And Smitty, no doubt the veteran Kyle Lowry certainly possesses a lot of that wisdom at this stage of his career.
Greg, he's one of those guys that his teammates respect. A proven champion that plays with toughness and intelligence. And a big part of this team.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
Lowry against Halliburton. Butler feeling it out a bit. Back to Lowry. Good, and Butler gets the assist. Butler's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Pacers trail by 10. Halliburton passes to Turner. That one off the back iron and out.
I like it. That's a great battle at the rim. He just couldn't finish.
Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. We've heard about player tracking on the court, but now shot tracking is helping players refine their strokes. It measures not just makes or misses, but the arc and the depth and the left to right direction of shots. These systems provide instant feedback to shooters and help them find the bottom of the net. Kevin, back to you.
Sign me up. That is a fascinating story. David, thank you. And Miami calls their first time out of the game. And a new group in for the Heat. Dwayne Dedmon's checked in for Bam Adebayo. Duncan Robinson comes in for Caleb Martin. Max Strus is checked in for Tyler Hero. And it's Gabe Vincent in for Kyle Lowry. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Here's Vincent. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Dedmon kicks to Butler. Oh, and the jam by Butler.
Put this guy in the dunk contest. Jimmy Butler is ready to win it all.
This is it to Turner. Now Halliburton. That ball. Nice feed that time from Turner. Halliburton's got 5 points now in the quarter. Jackson against Butler. And he lays it straight in. And the Heat lead by 9.
And defensively, these guys are looking for answers since halftime. They've seemed disjointed and out of sync. They have got to get back that rhythm defensively.
Now, here is Halliburton. He has 7.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
Jimmy Butler again. And it's an 11-point Heat lead.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Here's the pass to Turner. Goes up at the stripe. Three-pointer. Buries the long-range jumper. Turner's got 5.
And the uniqueness of Turner, an elite shot blocker who has deep range on that jumper.
Greg, looking back at the 2021 draft, I'm still shocked. Tyrese Halliburton fell to 12th. My goodness.
What a steal Halliburton has been. He broke his wrist in college, and that scared some teams away. But, boy, Tyrese has been awesome in the NBA.
Now, here's Halliburton. Looking at the numbers, he's averaging about 20.5 points a game. Here's Mathurin. Again, Indiana.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Hey, if you're not going to fight over, you're essentially giving the shooter the look he wants.
Here's Butler. 8 points for him. And out of bounds as the Pacers gain possession.
And checking out the numbers for Jimmy Butler. Tremendous numbers for him over the last 10 games. Right around 21 points per, then 4 assists. And with his skill set on the offensive end, he is such a threat on the floor.
I love it because he does so many things well. Defenses have to account for him even when he's not scoring.
Now here's Turner. He has 5. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And back in college, Halliburton was impressive, but he doesn't seem content to rest on past achievements. He's always trying to take his game to new heights.
And the first one at the line is good. The Pacers making a change here. McConnell's checked in. Halliburton hits them both. 1:05 left to play here in the third. Butler against Jackson, and the foul on Miles Turner. That's his third foul of the game. Nesmith, he's checked in for Indiana. Here's Vincent. No points in the game yet for him. Turner with the steal. Now, here's McConnell. Pass to Mathurin. Back to McConnell. 5 to shoot. Pass to Nesmith. From outside, off the mark.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Butler passes to Vincent. 17 seconds left to play in the third. To the inside, Turner with the steal. Fast break, here comes Indiana. Passes it to Mathurin. Here's Nesmith. Turner for 3. Oh, what a shot!
It went in! Goodness. And that's a crucial 3 there. They've cut it close going into the fourth. This is far from over.
And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. Heat lead by 1. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter form.
This is why you preach teamwork. Some of the most spectacular plays are the ones where guys are feeding off one another.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. On the court for Indiana. Mathurin at the shooting guard. Hield is the small forward. Smith is out there with Jackson, and it's McConnell in at the 1. Here's Mathurin, and trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. Puts it up for Adebayo. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Drafted 14th in the 2017 draft, Bam Adebayo has outperformed most of the players in his class.
Jackson with the screen. Back to McConnell. Indiana moving it around. Indiana needs to get a shot off. Shot by Hield. Nobody around. Can't tie it up as that one misses.
And boy, have they been hitting the backboard in this game or what? Kind of surprising it's such a tight game.
Strus kicks to Lowry. From deep. The Pacers pull it in. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. McConnell scanning the floor. Hield the pass to Jackson. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch, they say, by Martin. Some changes for Indiana. Nemhard's checked in, and Halliburton subbed in for T.J. McConnell. And a wide open look for Halliburton. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls.
The touch on Halliburton's shot really opens the floor up for him, letting him get to that mid-range.
And he banks in the layup.
And after a first half in which their offense shot under 40%, they've got the lead, and they should count themselves to be lucky.
Now, here is Halliburton. Jackson finds Halliburton. No good. That would have tied it. Miami leading by 3. Outside Lowry. Outside Hero. Just 5 on the clock. The pass to Adebayo. Over Jackson. And Adebayo with the basket on the assist from Hero. And it's a 5-point Heat lead.
I'm not sure if he was trying to show off or what, but when you're that open, you got to go straight to the basket. The fadeaway was clearly a bad choice. Explosive leaping ability allows him to play the 5, even though he's a little undersized.
Outside Hero. He can't get that one to fall. So the Pacers will take it the other way.
Trying to finish out the game strong, you have to recognize who has the hot hand and get him the ball.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
You know what? They talked about this at halftime, and they're doing a better job of creating space.
Now here is Martin. And Adebayo throws it down.
This team is so lucky to have an eager player like Bam, someone who wants to step up in the big moments.
Here's Hield. Jackson up top. He's guarded by Adebayo. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Kyle Lowry picks one up there.
And this is an advantage of having size in the backcourt. Halliburton using that length to cause trouble.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Heat?
They are dominating the paint in this one. Consistent work inside throughout the game.
And on top of that, they're getting a lot of points off assists. And it's always a good sign when your team is working as a cohesive unit.
The Heat making a switch here. Butler's checked in. And Indiana with a change here too. Miles Turner, he's checked in for Jackson. Timeout called the Heat. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
During that break, Eric Spoelstra had some words for his team. His concern was both their inconsistency and their amount of three-point shots. He said, let's move the ball for good shots. If you have an open three, take it. Otherwise, let's attack the rim and put some pressure on these guys. Kevin?
Thank you, David. And so it's Halliburton who brings up the ball for the Indiana Pacers. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth quarter. Hield can't hit. Heat have gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Here's Butler. Gets the bucket and the foul. That one is on Hill.
You need a big basket, you turn to Jimmy Butler. He's the first option in their offense.
Heroes checked in for Miami.
Find the lane. Find the lane. One shot.
And really, the tension could not be higher right now. And he looked like he was shooting free throws at practice. What a cool customer.
Timeout called the Pacers. They're trailing by 3. 1:49 left in the fourth quarter. .149 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Halliburton against Lowry. Smith with a screen on Lowry. Here's Halliburton, and the Pacers can't get it to go. Miami leading by 3. Pass to Lowry. Martin with a screen on Halliburton. Back to Butler. Three-pointer. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. Smith's got his 5th rebound in this one. Smith on the wing. Nembhard the pass to Mathurin. Halliburton against Lowry. Launches it. Wow, drew the contact, and that 3 almost went in, so he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
And right there, I like how Adebayo takes his time, scans the floor, makes the unselfish play.
Halliburton passes to Turner. Great D that time from Adebayo.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
A powerful athlete who's still developing his skills. Adebayo has become a threat at the offensive end.
He drops the first one, and that increases their lead to 6. And the second free throw, no good. A tough break there.
And not as productive a trip as you would like, but they're still in a pretty comfortable position.
Pass to Smith. From past the arc. It's hauled in by the Heat. They've led by as many as 11 points. And they go to the intentional foul.
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good, and that makes it a 7-point lead. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's an 8-point game. Timeout called the Pacers. They're behind by 8. 23 seconds left to play in the final quarter. What do you think, guys?
And I don't think they'll be able to climb out of this hole.
I just think they have to focus on the moment. Don't worry about the score. Worry about executing the next play.
And they get it back. Back to McConnell. Shot to stop the run. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. Here's Vincent. And so it's Miami winning this one. some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference.
Yeah, and the first step in becoming a good team is your ability to win at home. And they really seem to revel in that opportunity, and this is what they came out to do.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Jimmy. That was a hard-nosed win for you tonight. What was the difference?
The energy in here from our fans, from us, and then we just guarded. I think whenever we guard, we're really hard to beat. We got guys that can score the baskets, but we got to continue to guard.
Yeah, you shut off their water down the stretch, man. Congrats on the win. Thanks very much. Back to you.
David, thank you as always. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Steve Smith, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. As New Balance presents our player of the game, Bam Adebayo.